Hey Bambies, Kaleidow here and welcome back to my channel. So today I'm going to be sharing with you guys how I created my daycare house for my Sims 4 7 Toddler Challenge series. So a lot of you guys have asked for this and have also asked for me to upload it onto the gallery. So I'm actually going to upload two versions of it. I'm going to upload this one that you guys are going to see me create in this video, and then you're also going to see my Toddler Challenge version, which is more suited to the challenge's objective of looking after the toddlers. So I'll have both up for you guys. Of course, my origin is just Kaleidow. You can find it down below in the description. But yeah, also I want to say again, I've said it a couple of times already in other videos, but welcome to everyone who is brand new to my channel. I can see that there's a lot of new people coming on every single day, and it makes me so happy to see our Bambi family growing. Yay! So yeah, a big welcome to you guys, and I love that everyone's been so sweet in the comments, especially on my Toddler Challenge series. You guys have been awesome, and I love reading and replying to the comments. You guys are actually the best. So when I initially started building this house, I was thinking of a house that had been sort of repurposed into a daycare sort of center, like an at-home business, I guess. So in my series, I sort of have it set up that Wilma Gray, who is our babysitter or daycarer, daycarer? Is that even a thing? I think so. But anyways, her name is Wilma Gray, and in my mind, she actually owns this house, and she has just wanted to follow the dream of looking after children. She's always been sort of a family person. She's loved babies all her life sort of thing. And for some reason, she decided, well, I'm going to go for it. I'm going to try to look after 7 toddlers all at once. So that is sort of the story behind the series or my challenge. I originally started it from seeing James Turner do it, and I tried to put my own spin on it. So you guys seem to be really enjoying it, and I'm so glad, because it's actually a lot of fun and a lot of random stuff happens without even like me planning it. I thought it might get a little bit boring, but so far, like, we're 3 episodes in and I'm still getting surprised. Like, there's still strange things happening. Like, toddlers in The Sims 4 are just so interesting and so adorable. It's probably my favorite series I've ever started before. It's a lot of fun. So if you haven't checked it out already, what have you been doing? Go ahead and check it out. I actually have a playlist, so I'll put that down below for you guys if you want to like binge watch and catch up to everyone else. But yeah, I tried to make this house very cutesy and colorful. As always, a lot of you guys already know the drill. Like, I love colorful things. I have rainbow hair most of the time. Right now my hair is actually blonde. Well, I'm actually letting my rainbow that I had done a while ago wash out. So I guess it's still like semi-rainbow. It's not like I got it dyed to be blonde. I'm just letting it do its thing. But yes, very colorful in this house. I noticed that some people were like, oh my god, this is a total mess. But yes, for this challenge, for the 7 Toddler Challenge, this house is not totally suitable for a daycare. If you guys want to start a like babysitting sort of LP or story or household, this would definitely be a lot of fun to play something like that. You could have a family sort of similar to Wilma and the toddlers, but maybe not as extreme, because with 7 toddlers, it is very difficult in this house as it is. That's why I'm going to upload the new version for you guys too. So if you do want to try out the challenge for yourselves, you can use the same house as me, because that would be pretty cool. And if you guys do, please tweet some pictures over at my Twitter, at Kaleidow_. I would love to see what you guys do with the place. It would be pretty cool. And yeah, so we have this little like opening area, like entranceway, and I tried to make it really nice and colorful, put some billboards and other things there because I thought it would be kind of cool. Maybe if the parents came in, they want to see something a little bit professional. It's not just a home, it's a little bit of a business too. So I tried to make the whole place very cohesive and to do with just kids. So we have a lot of toys, we have high chairs, all of that good stuff that you guys will need if you want to run a daycare, right? And this room, which I'm actually going to work on in a second, is called the giraffe room, and it is basically a playroom. So back in the day when I was a little toddler, well, not a toddler, but I was a little kid, visiting my cousins who lived in Sydney, they had this awesome play toy room, and ever since I really have always built them in my Sims games because I always wanted a toy room for myself. So of course, building a daycare, I want to include a toy room or a giraffe room, as I have labeled it. I really like the new carpets that they've given us and all of the new toys that EA have provided us with toddlers. Like, they could have just given us toddlers on their own and everyone would have been happy. But they gave us all of this cool stuff to go with it. So it's amazing, right? There are just so many toys around this house, guys. So many. Oh my gosh. I actually ended up having to delete a lot of them in the series. Or I think the butler or Wilma may have put them away. I'm not sure. They just all disappeared. I know I did get rid of some, but I didn't get rid of all of them. Like, I don't know where they went. They just disappeared. For some reason, Sims are a little bit OCD. They're like, oh, there's something on the ground. I must pick it up. I must put it away. Well, I guess that's sort of simulating real life because I don't like it when I see something in the middle of the ground. So I don't know why I did that for this build, but I did for some reason. And I just thought that it would look kind of cool, you know, like kids leave things everywhere, and I wanted to give it the feel that it was kind of lived in and children had already been in it. But yeah, so this bottom floor, I try to make it very open. There's not many doorways. We do have that one bathroom with one potty in it right now, but I tried to keep all of the hallways sort of connected, all of the rooms open up into each other, while upstairs is a little bit more closed off and we have that big hallway in the middle that kind of leads to all of the rooms. So now we are creating the rainbow room, which is actually the potty room. So I put down all of the potties in different colors to look rainbowy, and we're going to actually make a makeshift change table. So that's gonna be cool. If you guys have tried making a change table, I would love to see how you guys did it, but I had a lot of fun trying to figure out my own way to do it. And right now I'm just kind of making everything super colorful with some fresh paint on those walls just to brighten it up even more. It was already pretty crazy looking. So now we're back in the rainbow room and I'm going to get furnishing and get it kind of looking good. So I was going to put some toilet paper there for the babies, but then I decided, no, we're not going to do that. It looks kind of silly. So I did put a lot of towels around, and this area where I have a sink actually ends up being the change table. So that's what I was talking about earlier. I put some towels, I put the little wash basket there, and I think all together, once I get rid of that sink, it gives the aesthetic of or the feel of a change table. So I thought that was kind of a cute little idea. When I'm building in The Sims 4, sometimes I like to think outside of the box. So creating my own things, even though they're not actually functional. Like I do remember we had in The Sims 2, I think we had change tables. Or was it The Sims 3? I might have that wrong. But even if we don't have something in the game, I'll try to kind of give the idea that it's there. So I think sometimes when you be a little bit creative like that, it can really make the game a lot more fun and make a room come alive a bit more. So even without CC, there is a lot you can do with the base content. Also, a lot of you guys have been asking me about my custom content. I don't have a lot, but if you guys would like me to do a more like house build, like what build object custom content I use sort of video, let me know, because I don't have a lot and I think it would be kind of easy for me to backtrack and find all of those links for you guys because I don't have a lot. It just gets a little bit more complicated for me to share what I have with you guys when I have like a ton. Like all of my other custom content, like in CAS, which some of you guys ask for sometimes, is it's a really big file and I have no idea where a lot of it has come from. One day I might try to go through, maybe I'll do like specific videos like what hairstyles I like the most and etc. Sort of stuff like that, or like my favorite skin custom contents. Or I don't know, Maxis Match sort of things. I'm more of a Maxis Match girl. So you guys are just watching there me creating the 3 toddler bedrooms. So they are all themed. There's the boys one, which is very cute, red and blue. This is sort of inspired by my nephew. I don't know why, I was just thinking of him and being like, okay, I need to make a room that he would have liked when he was little. And also the purple room, I sort of was thinking of my niece. So that's why it's very, very girly. I actually wasn't planning on the aqua room being super girly. It just ended up that the stuff that we have in The Sims 4, like the palettes, I had to work with the palettes they give us because we don't have a lot of different colors to choose from. That is the challenge when decorating in The Sims 4. You kind of don't have any control over the swatches, so you have to work with what EA give you, and sometimes you want to do something but it ends up looking another way because that's just how it is. So now we're going to be working on the exterior. So I really like adding flowers, like flower boxes to my houses, and because this is such a Smitten series inspired household, I really wanted to make it very flowery and bright. And yeah, just going to put in a little bit of a sand pit here in the backyard. A lot of you guys asked me if this was custom content, and it actually isn't. I just created it with that little fence tool and painting the ground with sand, and then later on I put a whole bunch of toys there. It just looks like a sandbox. It's very cute. And here we have a little bit of a gnome garden out the front. I really wanted to include this. I've always loved having little gnome gardens in The Sims because they've always been a part of the franchise, and I just think they are so, so cute. In The Sims 3, they were a little bit scary because they would like move around your plot, but I like that in The Sims 4 they are more stationary. They won't spook me out anymore, and I like that I can put them in a position and they're not going to move. They're going to stay there and then going to be inanimate. Just no spookiness, please. So yeah, just putting in a whole bunch of flower bushes and just making it very colorful, of course. I really like this house, and I think it would be very easy for you guys to renovate into a normal family home. It doesn't have to be a daycare. You could get rid of that giraffe room. You could turn it into a proper dining room. You could turn it into a parlor room. You could do so much with this house, so even if you just like the structure of it and you don't want it to be a daycare, there is a lot you can do. But yeah, awesome. Well, we are just about done, guys. I'm excited. Let me know if you've been enjoying the 7 toddler challenge. I know a lot of you guys have already told me how much you have, but I really love hearing that feedback. And also let me know if you like this house, because I had so much fun creating it for this series. And here we are in the screenshots now. I love the lounge room, so comfy. Had to get rid of those high chairs, unfortunately. And that room changes a lot, so you're gonna have to check that out in the series. It turns into a big bedroom, and all of these rooms get changed up too. They're blocked off for the toddlers not to go in because for the challenge, it's just not suitable. But if you guys want to do this for like a story-based LP or just a household, go for it, go for it. It would be a lot of fun. Alrighty guys, well that is it. Thank you so much for watching. I love you all to bits and I hope you all have a great day. Goodbye.